everyone. This is the Millionaire Hippies Podcast with your host, Boom Shikha, where we chat about spirituality, business, and health. We all want to live self-actualizing, fulfilling lives with joy, prosperity, and gratitude. Let's go on this beautiful journey together.
Hey guys, welcome to another series in my podcast, The Millionaire Hippie. My name is Boom Shikha. In today's podcast, I'd like to speak to you guys about something that is really close to my heart, something that I love to do for hours on end. I actually spend at least 1 weekend a month going somewhere to do this, and it is dancing. I love to dance. It is one of the ways I express myself. I am a writer, obviously. I write and I express myself through my writing. I obviously do a lot of videos. I do these podcasts. Words are one means of expressing for me. But another really ethereal, really physical, way of expressing for me has been dance. Now, I'm not a classically trained dancer. I haven't been trained in any real dancing technique, not jazz, not modern, not ballet. For me, dancing has always been about the raw form of it, the form where you just let the music move you in the way that you feel like it moves you. For the longest time, when I was a young child and a teenager, I was extremely afraid of my body. I was extremely afraid of expression. I was afraid to move my body, even if I was very stiff. I had body image issues. There was a lot of issues that I had. But what I was really afraid was that people would judge me. I was afraid that if I moved in a certain way, people would laugh at me. I think it's normal for a teenager or a young child to feel that way, especially as a female growing up in this world with so many images of perfect people. But as I started, going into my 20s, I started loving to dance. And it happened, first of all, through learning to do yoga and learning to move my body in that physical way. I learned all the different beautiful movements of yoga, the sun salutations, moving with the breath, up and down and sideways and everywhere. And that movement taught me that my body is a beautiful thing. It has muscles, it is powerful, it's beautiful, and I want to be able to express it in other ways. And I started looking into the different forms of music that I like. Now, I don't like a lot of different kinds of musics. I mean, I love especially only one kind of music, I think. It's house and techno. I'm not saying that I don't appreciate other forms of music, but for dancing, for the form of dancing that I like to do, my go-to is house and techno music. The music that is electronic, it has bass and all that stuff. And what I do, like I said, is once a month or once every 2 months, I find a music festival or I find parties to go to, usually on the beach where my feet can be free on the ground and I can really connect with the earth, really ground myself, really feel myself dancing in the moment. Especially if it's outdoors and under the sun with the breeze blowing, that is my absolute ideal. The reason I wanted to do this podcast is because so many people that I meet are so afraid to express themselves physically. First of all, not only are they afraid to look at themselves in the mirror, I know loads of people who look at themselves in the mirror and hate themselves. But more than that, they look at their bodies and they see only disgust. Like they only feel disgust, they only see disgustingness. They don't actually see anything beautiful. I'm not saying that you need to be skinny in order to dance. I'm not saying that you need to look a certain way in order to dance. Dancing is the raw form of the body expressing itself in the way it wants to. The music actually just moves you, but you don't actually really truly need music, because if you're truly living in the moment, there should be music playing in your head all the time, and not in a schizophrenic way. It's the way where you're so amazingly happy to be alive that the music is just always constantly playing in your mind. And so you can be dancing anywhere without any music playing in the moment because you're just so joyful to be alive. Now, if you are the kind of person who doesn't need music, obviously that's totally fine. I love music. I love electronic music. I go to these festivals to find good DJs who can get me moving and get me dancing. When I go to these music festivals, I'm always the person who's dancing in the corner by myself because I am there for the music. I love people, but that moment when the music is playing and I'm dancing is for myself. It is for my true self. It is for myself who wants to just let go and let loose and just express herself in the way that she was meant to express herself from the beginning of time. And so I'm dancing in the corner by myself, and I dance without thinking about what other people are thinking. I dance in the way that a lot of people are not dancing. I'm not following the crowd because, that's how I'm supposed to be dancing. They're supposed to be dancing to electronic music kind of thing, I'm not doing it that way. The supposed to part just does not happen. I'm dancing because I'm moving my body in the way my true self wants to move her body. I'm moving in a way that is the way my true self wants to express herself. I'm saying this because a lot of times I'll notice people who are laughing at me maybe, or looking at me and judging, or wondering what the hell I'm doing. It always makes me laugh when I see that, because the dance form is such an old form. And from the beginning of time, you'll see the tribes, when they dance, they just let loose. They have no boundaries. They have no limits. They're just moving and shaking and gyrating in so many different ways that no one can judge them because they're just so happy. The judgment part that you are feeling is you're judging yourself. When you judge me for dancing, when you judge someone else for dancing, you're judging yourself because you feel that you're not worthy to dance like they are dancing. When you judge someone else for being so free and authentic, you're judging yourself because you can't be that free and authentic. Do you know what I'm saying? So when you feel this feeling of judgment coming up, remember that you're not judging someone else. It's not about that other person. It's about yourself. Are you not letting yourself be free? Are you not letting yourself, just let loose and dance the way that you want to? And this doesn't apply just to dancing. It applies to everything else. So the way you live your life, the way you do your job, the way you interact with other human beings. Are you being authentic in those interactions? Are you being yourself? Are you letting loose, or are you creating boundaries? Are you judging yourself? Are you judging yourself and criticizing yourself and telling yourself, no, you can't do it this way, or you can't be free, or you cannot tell people what's exactly on your mind? Are you telling yourself that you have to hide who you are from everyone around you because that's what you've been told all of your life? And I get it. I mean, I've been told for a long time as well that I need to not be who I am. I need to hide the kind of person I am. I need to do things the way other people do it, the way traditionally it's done. I'm 32 and I'm not married yet, and my mom says that every week to me, that, oh, I wish I had some grandchildren, or I wish you were married, things like that. But that is not who I truly am. That's not going to work for me. So I just ignore those words because they are not useful to who I am and what I want to do with my life. They're just not useful. They're not useful to my psyche. They're not useful to my mental health. They're not useful to my physical health. I don't want to make myself sick worrying about something that I'm supposed to be doing. So I'm going to do what I can do, what I want to do, and I'm not hurting anyone in the process, so I don't have to worry about anyone else. Same thing when I'm dancing. When I'm dancing and I'm in the zone, I'm just moving and I'm just loving it. Everything around me is perfection. I love everyone and I want to, kiss everyone. I'm dancing in that free, joyful manner. I don't actually really pay attention to what's going on around me. And it's interesting, I've been told so many times as time passes by that I'm a beautiful dancer. But that is not what they're actually seeing. They're not seeing the beauty in the dancing, I think. What they're actually seeing is that I'm really authentically dancing. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm saying that I'm doing the dance with so much joy and so much truth that is what they're seeing. That's what they're seeing the beauty in. It isn't that my movements are beautiful. Maybe they are. But I feel that what they say to me when they say those words is that you're being so true and authentic to yourself in your movements that I can truly see deep into your soul. And I love that. And I want to say that to you so that you realize that fact. That is what I hear in my mind when they say those words. Because it's not about the ego coming into it. It's about the fact that I am just being true to myself and I'm just loving every moment of it. I love to dance. And if you guys are ever at a music festival, think about me, because I'll probably, if I'm at that music festival, be in the back dancing, moving, twirling, doing all the different things that I did not do for the first 15 to 20 years of my life, because I was so afraid of my body, afraid to move, afraid of physical expression, because I had so many body image issues. So I hope that this podcast helps you. I just wanted to share these words with you. I wanted to share what physical expression means to me, because I know you guys have read my blogs. you've seen my videos, you've heard my words, but I truly want to show you what my true expression is like about dancing. I hope that you guys have an amazing day and amazing week. If you guys are interested, you can join my free Facebook group, The Millionaire Hippie. If not, I'll talk to you guys the next time around. Bye for now.